Cancer, welcome to February. I'm Jaylynn I read for you intuitively, and we'll talk about astrology as we go. So it's February. This full moon is happening in your second house in Leo for you Cancer risings. Okay, any Cancer can watch this video. Okay, any Cancer placements. I talk from the astrological point of view based on the first house. So any Cancer can get their messages from this. So money might be a theme right now, specifically. Okay, and here we have the Sun card, which I think is talking about the full moon in Leo. Okay, because the sun illuminates the moon, right? And also this is a Leo card, but the moon is 100% illuminated in your second house. So not even money, but just everything that you value, okay, emotionally. You really want a new beginning. Like you're ready for a new beginning is what I'm getting. You have two major arcana out already. The sun and the Fool. Those are very big cards. Okay, you want a happy, fresh start. Emotions may be heavy right now. Okay, when your planet, the moon, is fully illuminated, you're gonna feel emotions. And emotions is such a basic word. Like, this is deep stuff. The King of Cups is like the deep stuff, and being okay with it, being stable. My battery's low. 1 second. Okay. We'll make it. I'm gonna pull one more. So all the planets are kind of clumped together a little bit on the second half of your chart. We have the 10 of coins and the 8 of wands. The 3 of coins on the bottom. There's a work situation that you're leaving or moving into. Okay, you might be leaving one and moving into another one, but this is all happening really quickly, and you're gonna see a lot of financial gain from this. If you're one of those people who like to manifest with like candles and herbs and things, as close to the full moon as you can whenever you're watching this, because of the energy in your second house, now would be a really great time to burn like some money candles or do some money rituals, because it's coming quick. It's coming quickly. I think since all the planets went direct, Cancer, I really feel like the past few months, 1 second. These past few months with Mars in your 12th house have conditioned you to be ready for this type of new start. Oh yeah, I had a card. Okay, this already came out, and there's another new start type of card. Okay, 3 of Wands. How exciting. The Ace of Wands. Now's the time. Like, now's go time. The things that you're planning, like, don't hesitate anymore. The things that you know you should be doing, the things you know you should be investing in, your time, emotions, attention, focus. Like, it's go time. It's here. And that's really beautiful. Okay. We have the Justice. It could be some legal situations, or it could just be situations you're moving away from that weren't as fair, or what's it called, reciprocated. Okay, it could have something to do with your home also, with the 4 of Wands on the bottom. I think this is just what happens. This is the balancing that happens when your internal world matches your external. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get some clarity on that. Okay, you might see some karmic situations play out in your favor if you've had any like frenemy situations, people around you. Everyone around you right now should be like team Cancer. Okay, there should not be anyone around you that isn't also team Cancer. Okay, reciprocal relationships are really important. And with the moon card, you know, and depending on where Leo falls in your exact chart, I think it's like 16 some degrees, I don't know the minutes. Look where Leo falls in your, this full moon falls in your chart at like 17 degrees, and it might be your third house. So this could be like siblings or friends, just communication going not as planned. The moon is very unpredictable. Okay, Uranus is unpredictable in your 11th house. So that could be your public image, things like that. I don't think that's of any concern right now. I think that you have a really good foundation here. I think you've strengthened your faith in a lot, and I think your blessings are really distracting you from like anything that had you fucked up previously. Does that make sense? Okay, yeah, you're walking away from situations that just don't make the cut anymore, and that's really inspiring, and that's really an underrated quality, okay, for most people, to walk away from situations that have expired is always a step in the right direction. Okay, this could have something to do with Saturn too. Saturn and the Sun in your 8th house. So your transformation is deep, like deep as the ocean right now. Yeah, Saturn doesn't play. You have the Ace of Cups. Wow. I need 2 cameras so you can see the cards and hear me speak and all that. You have so many positive cards out right now. Honestly, all of these are positive. We have the 2 of Swords on the bottom. So you might have some decisions to make in love. And what's really required of you for this fresh start? Okay, I will admit this, as a Cancer rising, we can be toxic, and it can be difficult for Cancers to let things go. Think of a crab with their pinchers. It can be painful and difficult to let go of certain things. Where was I going with that? Cancer, your decisions to be made. You have to decide what your new start looks like. Okay, you should feel excited to sit down and like write down, like, you know, what you're breathing life into, what you're focusing on, what you're giving your attention. It should bring excitement to you, you know, to the kind where you're tired at the end of the day, but you're excited to wake up in the morning. I just want to shuffle these a little more. That's kind of what this energy is about. Being passionate, okay, and not just towards a person, but like towards yourself. Okay, what else for Cancer? The Queen of Pentacles. February looks like a very abundant time of month for you, or time of the year for you. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, High Priestess. Like, you're very aligned. You're very in harmony with your highest self. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands and the 8 of Cups. Yeah, you know your worth. You know what deserves your attention and what doesn't. This is a really positive reading. I think you're really walking away from everything that doesn't feel like the sun. or a fresh start. Yeah. It's a long time coming, Cancer. That's great news, because I know when Mars moved into Gemini, or Mars went retrograde in Gemini, and it's still there, and it will be for another probably 4 or 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Don't hold me to that. Sometime in March. I think March 8th, but don't hold me to that. It can be a really scary time. It can be a really scary place for Mars to be. You know, all 12th house stuff is kind of, you know, unknown and things brought to our attention. So I think, as I feel like you've been stuck for a while, or felt stuck, or, you know, just tethered to something unpleasant for so long, and you're finally finding your footing out of that. And I commend you, Cancer. This is really positive. So if you want to get more into the details, if you want a personal reading for yourself, my website's below. I have mini readings, personal, like full readings, and then love readings. So all the links are below, and thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, send to a Cancer you think would benefit from this reading. I actually want to pull one more card because I want to know what this business, this money stuff is. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Cool. So I think you might have to start like at like the bottom of the food chain with, if you're doing something entirely new, that is, or you might have to start from scratch, that's a better way to say it. You might have to start from scratch with something, but yeah, it's gonna come back in your life. It's gonna be very abundant. Okay, I'll let you go. I will see